Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. Your exams are very close. So today is our last video class before your midterm examination. In the last video we've done some revision from chapter number 2, that is the elements, compounds and mixture. Then we have started the chapter number 3, revision of chapter number 3, that is matter. Today we will continue the revision of chapter number 3, matters. This matter we have discussed I think about up to the diffusion. So today I will start from the interconversion of state of matter. As you all know that interconversion of state of matter means change of matter from one state to another state and back to sometime to its original state again, like solid to liquid, liquid to gas, gas to again liquid, or liquid to solid. So what are the factors which are responsible for this the interconversion of state of matter? For interconversion of state of matter, heating and cooling are the main factors. So suppose a solid, when lost its heat, it melts. It's called melting, and the point at which it starts melting is called melting point. Okay. So this is called, after that we get a liquid. So again, when liquid get heated means it's gain energy. In solid also, when it gain energy means heat, it melts to form liquid. Again, liquid also, they gain, when it's heated, it's gain energy and it changes to gaseous state. In this gaseous state, when cools down, it loses heat energy to form a liquid. It is called liquefaction, or sometimes it is also called condensation. After liquid, it again further it's cooled down, so it attains its freezing point. It freezes to form solid, that is called freezing point. So the substance further on heating liquid, it starts boiling, it's called boiling point. So these are the melting point, freezing point. Generally liquid changes to gas in all stages at evaporation, and starts boil means it's called vaporization. So means liquid to vapor. One thing you remember, that you all have done some mistake in unit test 2, that liquid to vapor state. Liquid to vapor states means it is vaporization, not evaporation. Okay. So only for liquid to gaseous state, when we say it is a changes to gaseous state, not at the stage of below the boiling point, it is called evaporation. But when it starts boiling and changes to vapor state, it is called vaporization, not the evaporation. Then when this vapors condenses and cools down, it forms to liquid again. It is called liquefaction, or sometimes condensation also. One more point is there, when solid changes directly to the gaseous state without going to solids, the liquid state, solid to gaseous state, it is called sublimation. And the reverse of sublimation means gaseous state to directly solid state without going to liquid state, it is called deposition or sublimation. Now, what are the effects of heat on the state of matter? This question also, some of the questions students have written correctly, but most of you have not written it correctly in the unit test 2. This is that the main effects of heat is the physical change and chemical change. Means physical change means when something absorbs heat or loss heat, it changes to state of change of matter takes place. That's interconversion of state. That I said, it changes state. Sometimes it changes size also. But in the case of chemical change, the effect of heat is directly changes to some new substances. Suppose when something burns, suppose if you take an example of candle. So wick of a candle when burns, it changes to gaseous state, like carbon dioxide, heat, water vapor comes on, it is a chemical change. But only the melting of wax, when it cools down, it again changes to wax. So this is the reason why burning of a candle is called a chemical change, but melting of wax is a physical change. So both changes are takes place in there. This question also I have given in unit test 2, but you have so many students have done the mistake here. They are not written the answer in correct sentences also. So should follow the answers. Go through the book, read it again and again. You will get a better way of writing the answers. Okay. So this is the about some happenings. Okay. So these are the questions. One more thing I want to say, that you have your picture study in your end of the chapter. You go through this picture studies, because some of the picture reading type questions will come in your examination. So be ready for that. After this video, in the next revision assignment, I will give some revision work. I will give some picture study questions. I hope you will be able to do that answers. Okay, so go through this chapter again and again. I hope you have understand it. And please write the answers in proper way. Don't copy the answers from the Google in the last midterm question answer sheets. I have seen that few students are writing the answers from the by copying from the Google. Yes, it is very good to see and understand the things from a Google also, but don't try to copy it from there, because in Google some answers you will get that is beyond your stage. That means the things, the same chapters you will study in 6, 7 and 8, and some chapters in 9 and 10 also. So few questions answers you will get in the high standard that are not for your, whatever it is in your book, write from that. Don't go beyond the book. When you will go to the higher classes, automatically you will learn those things also. But don't copy it from. It's a humble request. In the midterm also, if I get any answer from the Google, I will directly cut the marks. Okay. So please go through your book. It's a very good book. So many things are there. All answers are given in very nicely in your book. And try to write in your own words from the book. Okay. In the first chapter, chapter number 2, element mixture and compounds, there also you will be having some questions from picture study type. Please go through the separations of mixtures, ways of separation of mixtures, techniques. From techniques also you will get some questions in your examination. So please line by line you go through your book, read it properly. Still, if you have any doubts, then please contact me. Again I am saying, if you have any doubts, please contact me. I hope you have understand this. Back questions are very important. Learn from there also. And those who have written the question and answers of your textbook, and some of you have sent it to me for correction also. I have corrected it. Learn from that. Okay. So this is your best of luck for your examination. See you again in the next video classes after your midterm examination. Thank you. Goodbye.